28 different human tissues cross-react with this spike protein antibody, meaning that once your body is making that protein, it can cross-react with brain tissue, heart tissue, eye tissue, liver tissue, and neurologic tissue. Now here's the problem, and it's called pathogenic priming. You might be okay initially, like the ferrets in the last mRNA that they tried. But later on, like this fall, when you run into anything that looks like a coronavirus, your body is going to start reacting against your own tissues. This is called pathogenic priming. All the ferrets died of cytokine storm.
And they have been trying to make vaccines against coronaviruses since then.
Yes.
And separately, there was an institute in the UK that was trying to make a vaccine against the common cold for 40 years, coronavirus, and it shut down because they never made a vaccine. It's not that they never made a vaccine. It's that when they put the vaccine into animals, either all the animals died or they got so sick that the vaccines were never licensed. So there are some studies where all the animals die from the vaccine.
And what causes that? What actually...
So why I spoke out is it's unusual in that when you get the vaccine itself, the animals won't die. Or there was also another respiratory virus vaccine where the babies die. So you don't die straight away from the vaccine. Viruses circulate every year in the annual flu season. And that's if you have been super primed in your body by the vaccine, by injecting it.
Yes.
Your body has mounted this huge response against the vaccine, the coronavirus, or if it's contaminated in the flu. But people don't die. But if the coronavirus circulates the next winter or in 2 years' time,
yes,
your body then sees the circulating virus like an allergy, like a peanut allergy. It's like anaphylaxis.
Yes. So in other words, it's almost like making a person become hypersensitive. Is that what you're saying?
It's like anaphylaxis.
To the wild virus, so to speak.
So what happens is it would be like if you injected someone with peanuts.
Okay.
Injected
so
them.
somebody who had an allergy.
So you're priming them to peanuts.
Yes.
And then, you don't tell them. And then at some stage they eat peanuts.
Yes.
They can actually drop dead or die within 4 days. So it's the exact same with this vaccine, except that we don't know when the next coronavirus is going to circulate because 4 years out of 10.
Yes.
Yeah. So that you couldn't track it. So I came out to say that this is a possibility because if there was, Corona 21.
Yes.
Or in just circulating corona.
When you mean Corona 21, you
mean another coronavirus 21.
Another virus spreading a wild virus.
So either naturally or whatever,
yes,
right? The people would actually die within a week. So it's like anaphylaxis. So you can actually go from being perfectly healthy one day to have an organ failure by day 4 to dying. So that if the hospitals aren't aware of that, or families, people can literally die within a week. Why we're speaking out now is that you would not connect the two events. And so if you were to release some agent like anthrax, right, or some agent and scare the world, at the same time that we know the world is monitoring what are the viruses circulating,
yes,
that you could have huge deaths, but it could be misassociated to some, media hyped anthrax or whatever. But actually people like us, and that's why I'm very honored to be setting up and involved in the World Freedom Alliance,
yes,
is that we could look at the people dying at their vaccine record. And very quickly now that we have the committees show that the people dying were vaccinated. But, with influenza.
So there could be a correlation.
Ez így van, tehát nem, az se büntete, igaz, egy bizonyos fok után, tehát több lépésben lehet odáig eljutni.
Igen, felszólítják a szülőt, stb. Tehát van persze nyilván néhány lépcső, de a vége mégiscsak az.
Kiskorú, önmaga fölött még nem határozatképes, és bizonyos esetekben a gyámügy a szülő kezéből kiveszi a döntésjogát. Tehát ebben az esetben is, ha gyerekek vakcinázásához a szülők nem járnak hozzá, akkor végső soron a gyámügy ugyanúgy elhelyezi, vagy ugyanúgy kiveszi a kezükből a döntés jogát, mint amikor például a szülőktől a gyereket nevelőszülőkhöz teszik, vagy állami gondozásba rakják, mert nem megfelelően gondoskodnak a gyerekről. Ugyanez a vakcinázás esetében is megtörténhet, de csak kiskorúaknál.
Tudósok, orvosok, kutatók, sőt a politikusoknak is egy része azt mondja, hogy ma a világra leselkedő veszélyek között az egyik legnagyobb éppen az oltás ellenesség.
How can they say COVID-19 vaccines?
Come on, baby. Come on. Breathe, baby, breathe.
Come in my stepson and my son that didn't get enough to the jugular.
It's okay. Come on. It's okay.
And simple.
It's okay.
How can they say COVID-19 vaccine?
És akik bátrak voltak és vállalták, hogy beoltatták magukat. És akik bátrak voltak és vállalták, hogy beoltatták magukat. És akik bátrak voltak és vállalták, hogy beoltatták magukat. És akik bátrak voltak és vállalták, hogy beoltatták magukat. És akik bátrak voltak és vállalták, hogy beoltatták magukat. És akik bátrak voltak és vállalták, hogy beoltatták magukat. És akik bátrak voltak és vállalták, hogy beoltatták magukat.